Now, I feel like most people don't know that the upload stage is the most important stage in, a content creator's kind of process. Whatever you put in your video at the upload stage actually determines whether your video will do well or do badly. And I don't think people realize that YouTube is all about SEO. It's a search engine. So you have to make sure that your video is search engine optimized. Let me show you what I do when I am uploading a video, and take notes. This is very important. So I finished editing this video and uploaded it. What I haven't done is optimized it. Now, this video is just me talking about the things most of us creators or freelancers don't talk about when it comes to making money online. Now, the first thing when it comes to uploading and optimizing your video, first you've uploaded it. Uploading it is simple, so I'm not going to show you that step. Now, the first thing is the title. Remember, we talked about crafting a good title that hooks viewers. So I was thinking of using this title, The Truths We Don't Tell You About Making Money Online. So what I usually do is I have a couple of title ideas and I just test them in my head. I put each one here and try to see which one sounds better. Sometimes I'd change a title after a video has gone up just because I want to give the video the best chance of performing. But let's talk about the stage. So once the title is in, I feel like The Truths We Don't Tell You is kind of a hook, because it sparks that curiosity. I haven't created the thumbnail for this video yet, but let's go to the description. Now, when it comes to description, I usually keep it search engine optimized. Normally, I want it to have like my title here or something from my title, but make sure it's searchable, especially if the video is evergreen. It has to be searchable. So if you're talking about how to start a YouTube channel, so your description will be like, this is how, or this is the correct way to start a YouTube channel. Other people do this differently. Other people write paragraphs and paragraphs in the description. I keep my description just one line long. Let me show you. Now, like this video that I created about 5 real ways to make passive income online. Do you see the description is just like one line long? Forget this. This is just because it's a sponsored video. But ideally, my description, when I talk about the video in the description, is just one line long. I like to keep it less than 95 or 100 characters, just because I feel like you can communicate what your video is about in just one line. Others just fill up this space with what the video is about. I don't know. But for me, I keep it short. I keep it direct. I make sure it's a punchy line or a punchy 2 lines. I usually have like other things that I put in the description. This is standard for every video. So I usually just copy it and make sure it's in every video description. This contains my links, my classes, my stuff. So we are not going to talk about that today. Now, the next thing is the thumbnail. I haven't created a thumbnail for this video yet. I will do that once I'm done here. So you can upload your thumbnail here. If you just have one thumbnail, you can auto-generate, like use the one that YouTube auto-generates. I don't recommend for you to do that. Don't do that, because you look at it. It is not even clickable. Don't do that. So create a thumbnail on Canva, upload it here. Try to A/B test your thumbnails. You can use this feature here, test and compare. So upload 2 or 3 thumbnails. Normally I upload 2, sometimes 3. So create 3 different thumbnails for this video that you think will do well, and then test them. Now, once the thumbnail is done, make sure you have a playlist. For me, I have several playlists. So I group my content in terms of the topic or the subtopic. So there are videos on transcription jobs, online business. So create a playlist if you don't have one by just clicking here, new playlist. If you already have one, choose a playlist for your video. You can choose more than one playlist, by the way. You can choose 2, 3, or 5. If that video belongs to more than 2 playlists, then do that. It's important for you to choose a playlist. Now, this controls these are simple. Is it made for kids? If yes, check yes. If no, say no. If it contains, paid promotion, if you're promoting something, if you've been paid to promote a brand, a service, make sure you check this. If not, don't. But I see creators sometimes they have, sponsored content, but they don't check them. I don't know. For me, I just check. Sometimes I forget to. Now, if you've created your video using AI or, it's altered in some way, then you say yes. If it's just you, like there's nothing altered, everything is real, then just say no and move on. If you want YouTube to automatically kind of generate chapters for your videos, sometimes when you watch a video, you'll see it has chapters here. down here. Mine does not have chapters, but you can see chapter 1, like that. So if you want YouTube to generate those chapters for you instead of you actually putting the chapters in your video description, then you say yes. Normally, I say no to all this. If I want to put chapters in a video, I will just add them in the video description. Like I will say chapters and then 001. I'll say it's intro, timestamp your video. If this is where you start talking about making money online, you say 01, intro to making money. So like that. I like to just create my chapters. I don't like when YouTube generates them, just because sometimes I don't like the way YouTube names chapters. Now, once that is done, add tags. I know people say that tags are not important, but I feel like tags are still important. Tags kind of tell YouTube what really your video is about. So YouTube can have a better idea of who to recommend your videos to. I feel like especially when you're starting and you want your videos to kind of be found on search and you want YouTube to categorize your videos well so it can send the right viewers to your channel, I feel like adding tags is important to show YouTube what the content is about. I use TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy generates tags that you can use that are relevant to your video. So sometimes when I don't have time, I just pick quickly tags from here. But most of the time I do my research keywords and then I will just put tags here like make money online, the truth. So you put tags until you've run out of characters. At least that is what I do. Now, once you've done your tags, this is easy. This is just that is simple. You choose your category. If you're teaching how to, you choose how to. If it's education, you choose it. Normally I choose how to and style, but you can choose entertainment or comedy or whatever your video is about. Just choose the category here. Another important step is to make sure you put an end screen. Like at least send your viewers to another video on your channel once they're done watching this. So normally I put a related video. Like this one is about making money online. So I will most definitely. So YouTube, you can say best for viewer, especially when you're starting, when you don't have many videos on your channel that are doing well. Just say best for viewer, which allows YouTube to select a video from your channel that best suits the viewer. For me, I like to just specifically choose a video for them. So I'll choose a related video like 5 real ways to make passive income online, because this video they are watching was about making money online. So obviously they would be interested in 5 ways to make passive income online. So you can do that, or you can choose here. So YouTube shows your most recent upload. Whatever you want to choose is up to you. But I'd say if you don't have many uploads on your channel that are doing well, say best for viewer. If you have many videos and you know what your audience wants, you can select a certain video. And then you can add cards. Nowadays, I don't add cards to my video. I don't know why. I've never found them useful in any way. But if you want, you can add cards. So this is just adding a link to a video somewhere in your video. If you want people watching this video to know you have another video about something, you can just put a card there. So ideally, that is all I do when I am optimizing my video. It looks simple, but what really matters is what you've put here, the description, and the thumbnail. So I go a step ahead and add hashtags at the very end of my description. So I usually research this very well. I usually want to make sure they are relevant to the video I'm creating. And I don't know, I feel like they help my video reach far and wide. So you don't really have to do this, but YouTube limit says if you put too many hashtags, it would be considered spam. I usually limit myself to like 15 hashtags or less. So if you can do that, for this video, once I'm done optimizing it, I will just put hashtags that are relevant to it here, put my keywords in the tag section, and my video will be done. We can talk about monetization in a different video. Now, what makes this particular part of the process faster for me is first, I spend a lot of time thinking about the thumbnail and then designing it. And then I spend a lot of time trying to make sure my title is cohesive and it goes with the thumbnail. So once I have a title and a thumbnail, I also think about the one-liner or two-liners I'm going to put in the video description. Once I have all those particulars, now I will go to the optimization window on YouTube and put them in at their respective spaces. And then I think about the tags. I come up with, sometimes I use the TubeBuddy tags, or sometimes I just literally do my research and come up with relevant tags. Once that's done, I do the rest, which is very simple. I don't know about you. Is that what you do when you are optimizing a video? Let me know. Maybe your process is different from mine.